Army chief under pressure to leave office says will never be a part of the fraud that elected Tinubus as president of Nigeria. Tenders resignation. Everybody, let me say 80% of high-placed personalities, home and abroad, are completely against the win of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Why is it so? Have you asked yourself why? It's amazing and very, very surprised. You see, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I will say, is not the type. Look at what Nadeko said today. I'm going to do a broadcast on that, and upload to you today. You will hear what Nadeko said about Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You'll be perplexed. In fact, watching the video alone, I was weak upstairs. I said, what then is going to happen to the reputation of this man, even if he later become president of Nigeria? He just did everything possible. He went so deep. He went so deep to see that he later become the president of the country. No wonder it was said that this very election is the worst ever conducted election in Nigeria, the worst fraudulent election that has ever been conducted in the history of Nigeria. And this is a disappointment to the full. I am telling you, my dear listeners, you will not believe it. Now, this is the army chief under pressure to leave office because of the same thing. Because of the same thing. Let us check the content, my dear listeners. This is Morning News. Nwachukwu, in a statement, however, said officers and men of the Nigerian Army in the just concluded Presidential and National Assembly election adopted a firm and resolute stance in providing security support for the elections in a manner that effectively curbed and prevented ill-intentioned groups from violently interfering with the process. He said, while Nigerians were excited at this responsible posture and the democratic opportunity it offered them, some interest groups that were effectively prevented from hatching their nefarious plot to influence the course of the elections through violence are understandably pickled by this assertiveness of the Nigerian Army. As constitutionally conceived, the Nigerian Army is nationalistic in its makeup and organization, drawing strength from the diversities in our great nation. Our responsibilities so far as elections are concerned remain that of providing support to primary law enforcement and stakeholders in the electioneering process toward ensuring that Nigerians are allowed to choose their leaders and representatives in a peaceful manner. This goal remains our only focus and one we would continue to pursue, mindful that the average citizens expect nothing less from his army, Nwachukwu said. He said any misconduct against any of Nigeria's army personnel will be responsibly investigated, and any consequent substantiation would attract the appropriate disciplinary sanctions in accordance with established practices and extant laws. It should equally be appreciated that the character and reputation of a senior officer earned over 3 decades of meritorious service cannot be allowed to be destroyed by misguided elements through mere speculations, he said. Nwachukwu restated that the results to the sentiment of ethnic and religious coloration would not also diminish the Nigerian Army resolve to carry on its roles professionally. Speaking, the Army Chief have said that it is better for him to tender a resignation than to be a part of this nefarious fraudulent election conducted. He has pleaded to Nigerians to please remain calm as things are still very much ongoing to curb out those nefarious things that are not worthy of being a part of the election. Everybody's hands are on deck. Everybody's hands are on deck. Well, I believe that things will still, we still stabilize. I believe. At least with the kind of personalities that are involved, I know that everything will still be okay. Everything will be okay. But then, why we are still hoping, I would say that security of this country is still very much important. Considering the kind of person that is coming to power, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I would say that is someone that cannot be trusted. Yes, Tinubu is someone that cannot be trusted. So I would say that it is still very, very important that someone like Bola Ahmed Tinubu be very much checked. It should be checked, because if peradventure he is later denied of this very position, there may be violence. So let the army put out stretch out their security out to see that these people working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu are actually held down. He has a lot of talks in his in his cupboard. Yes, he's the father of thuggeries. He's the father of thuggeries. Is the type that not talks. So that's why till today I wonder why Nigerian could give such a person an opportunity. I don't know. If you ask them question, they will say, was he not the one that brought up many people? Who did he brought up? He brought up talks. Is that what will bring development to Nigeria? Come on, let's tell the fact. Let's tell the truth. All right, my people. Based on this that has just been taken note of, I tell you, everybody is seriously angered. Whatever it is, don't forget to come in and let's hear from you and let's know what you think. What's your take? What's your opinion? And what your ideas on all that have just been said right now may be. Don't forget to leave down below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.